We've come a long way, but we still have a long way to go. Being born in the late 50s and living up into this present day, it is evident that we have witnessed some changes. There have been some changes that were for the good, for our betterment, and there have been some changes that were not so good. We live in a world where we have to deal with terrorists that are taking over our planes and running them into federal buildings. We live in a world where people are careless, selfish, sometimes mean and hateful, and sometimes refuses to change with the time. We've come a long way. But many of us ought to agree we still have a long ways to go. I remember the time when we, as a people, amen, we did not have all the privileges that we have today. All right. Many of our forefathers had to ride in the back of the bus. But look at us now. We drive in the bus. Even though we are driving the bus, we won't give a ride to some brother or sister that don't even have a ride. We come a long way, but we still have a long ways to go. I remember the time when peace, P-E-A-C-E, was demonstrated every day as a lifestyle. But nowadays, people are walking around with a peace, P-I-E-C-E. I remember the time when Grandma used to make everybody come into the living room area and have prayer before we went to bed. And now it seems like we jump in the bed and jump out and never thank God for the days like this. We have made many outstanding contributions in the past, but there are still some uncharted waters that we must navigate. Some new discoveries that we must explore. And even though our history in America may have been painful, the Lord have allowed us to produce some great Americans who have contributed to the success of this society. Americans like Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King Jr., Charles Drew, Frederick Douglass, Wilma Randolph, Rosa Parks, Paul Laurence Dunbar, Gwendolyn Brooks, and many others. They have become heroes in our community. And they were heroes that taught us how to hold on to God's unchanging hand. We must be realists and admit that we have not arrived. As long as veterinarians are saving mixed breed cats and dogs, and doctors are killing unborn boys and girls, we still have a long way to go. I shall not be ruled like a tree that's planted by the water. We used to live in harmony like the little house on the prairie. But now we live running the home, employees running the factories, criminals running the prisons, gangs are running our cities, the mafia running the nation, and ungodly folk trying to run the church. Isn't it strange that our forefathers had less, but they accomplished more? We have more, but seemingly we are accomplishing less. Oh, we come a long way.